Hello everyone, welcome to the stream. I'm finally getting back to Horizon Forbidden West since I've been playing the Halloween event on Elder Scrolls Online. Um, Prepare for more of me wandering around being distracted by every possible side quest because I gotta get those got to get them items. Um, Although I know it's the best gear, I'm probably not gonna do the gauntlet or the cool route, the Coliseum or whatever it is. I'm not gonna do it. The arena. Probably not gonna focus on those too much. Yeah, getting stuff for my to finish upgrading my packs and everything. My other stuff. Uh, I mean, I think I've reached the max level, so I'm kind of OP for just about anything. So, um, at this point, collecting gear is just going to be a bit of an extra, huh? Alrighty. Let's get this bitch started. Oh, jeez. Whoops. Everything's good. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to startle you. I didn't mean to startle you, sweetie. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, baby. Hmm. Oh, right. The hunting grounds.
The choice is yours. Go down a rope into the grounds, and I'll start timing you.
Let me remember what. Yeah, you go take care of that. What? I used him to kill another. What? I used it to kill another machine. Wait. I used it to kill another machine. Doubt I'm gonna do it this time. Use it to kill. But I used that claw strike. Oh, there was a second. Okay. Let's try this again. Oh, run, 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 run. Shit. Okay, I thought I killed it. I thought I killed the other machine with it. How many? Oh, jeez.
You didn't finish. Want to try something else?
Override a claw strider. Shoot a machine from your mount to weaken it, but the killing blow must be. That's what I did. Bruh. That's what I did.
Use any of the ropes to jump into the grounds. I'll start the trial.
There's a claw strider over there. Okay, so there's another one over there. And then I need shock arrows. Come on. Go, 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 go. Whoa, get out the way. Where the hell am I? Where's my fucking smoke bomb? I don't have a smoke bomb, really? Come on, come on. Oh my gosh. Bye.
Know your enemies and you'll defeat them. This belongs to a proven hunter.
You know what, I'll come
I'll
back
be
to
waiting.
that later.
I set up the trial. Machines are ready for battle if you are, Outlander. The hunter's training is never over.
Do I have an advanced person? Yep.
Here to tackle my trials. I set up the trials for you, Hunter.
Oh hush, come on. Shot mine.
You're on guard for now.
Machines are ready for battle if you are,
Oh.
Outlander.
Oh, it's
Hunter's training is never over. Here to tackle my trials.
I think got everything else useful on here.
I set up the trials for you, Hunter. Machines are ready for battle if you are, Outlander. The hunter's training is never over. Here to tackle my trials.
Oh hush, shut up. Right, MRE.
I set up the trial for you, Hunter? Machines are ready for battle if... You are, Outlander.
Well, okay. So, I'm not worried about that. Berserker Hunter Bow.
Hunter's training is never over.
Okay, let's see. Quests, jobs. Yes, 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 yes. I'll pick shit up on the, I'm sure I'll pick shit up on the way. Errands, the enduring. What was lost? Tatala. Oh, that's the sim. I gotta remember all the bloody. I gotta remember all the controls again. Just a reminder, I definitely appreciate tips, especially since I lost my job last week. Been job hunting. So any and every tip is appreciated.
Are you sure that's what the data says?
I'm telling you, it's a drink, but it's soft.
How is it soft?
It says here it had bubbles in it?
Well, we can't expect to make sense out of everything the old ones did.
There she is. I hear you found Thebes. How was it?
Maniacs, lava, what's not to like?
I'll remember that next time I go traveling.
At least I got what we needed to trap Hephaestus.
Good thing I got my gear ready then.
You look tired?
Ha! You never want to hold back, are you? I've just been making sure that I got everything down for this mission of yours. I wouldn't want to be the usual screw-up out there.
You'll do fine, Erend. Have you spoken with Alva yet?
Yeah, when she's not reading the archives like a giddy kid drinking her first ale. She took to that new focus quick, that's for sure. I gotta say, I'm a little jealous. But I can see why you two hit it off.
I should get going.
As soon as you want us heading out to those cauldrons.
I'll give you the heads up.
Gotta get all the new.
From the look on your face, I'd say the mission was a success.
I got Omega clearance. Is everyone ready to head out to Cauldron Gemini?
As soon as you give the word.
Did Alva make it here all right?
Our new Quen friend. The moment she laid eyes on the archives, she jumped on them like a long leg.
Sounds about right. Now that I have Omega clearance, we can grab Hephaestus and finally have the advantage over the Zeniths.
Can't wait to see their faces as they stare down a bunch of charging Thunderjaws.
Better them than us, for once. Once Gaia is back up and running, I expect you to put all your training to good use.
The seeds have been planted. All they need is a chance to bloom. What? I thought that was pretty good. Zoe liked it.
I'm glad you and Zoe found each other.
Don't forget, you're to blame for that.
I should go get this to Gaia.
Of course. Let us know when we're needed.
Don't think we have any outstanding missions, really. So,
Welcome back.
Good to be back. Have you met our new Quen guest yet?
I could barely keep up as she gave herself a tour of the base. Varl gave her a new focus. Though when he told her she was free to access all the data we had here, she turned so pale I thought she'd faint on the spot. We showed her to the archive room so she could see for herself. She hasn't left the place since.
Sounds like Alba. How'd it go with the chorus after we
oh,
fixed
that's
the
right. I
land
already
gods?
talked to.
They were shocked when I told them that our lands would soon be on the mend. I thought Fane's eyes would pop out of his head. But of course they had no choice but to take it as good news, even if it meant all their preaching about meekly accepting our doom was exposed as rot. To be honest, I found the conversation to be highly enjoyable.
I'm glad. You deserve it. They're lucky that you never gave up on saving them. How are things with everyone?
Slightly quieter. Aaron's been busy scouring data on his newest obsession. Apparently the old ones wrestled machines as some kind of performance. Called it metal versus meat. A must-see battle between steel and flesh, as Aaron likes to put it. You'd think we have enough of that going around as it is.
Read anything interesting lately?
I found out the old ones use leaf infusions like the Utaru do. Tea, they call it. Apparently it helped soothe them. That and some sort of scented wax they used to cleanse their aura. Plus something called bubble baths. Me, I think I'll stick to singing to calm the nerves.
Missing out, so
I need to get going.
gotta get those
Right.
bubble back, girl. Gotta
We've
get
retrieved
your
the Omega
bathes.
clearance. That means we'll be going after Hephaestus soon. I'll make sure my gear's ready.
I'll have to find Alva. Alva! There you go.
Aloy,
Right to work, I see.
there's just so much. I mean, we knew of artificial beings that served the ancestors, but Gaia? Oh, she's amazing! And you, a true reincarnation of an ancestor. Genetically speaking, of course, not like the, late CO. And there's more ancestors out there, returned from beyond the stars. Of course, they're trying to kill us, which is not great. And Eric Visser is with them, which is disturbing. And then there's Hephaestus, and...
Okay. How about we take it one step at a time?
You're right. I also owe you an explanation for everything that happened at Landfall.
You said you owed me an explanation for what happened in Thebes. I'm listening.
Right. I'll start at the beginning with the CO. He was an Imperial, the Emperor's nephew, in fact. As such, he sponsored many diviners to search the legacy for anything that might help the tribe, and himself. He took a special interest in anything related to Ted Faro, whom we consider the greatest of the ancestors.
Ted Faro, revered ancestor. That's tough to take.
I know better now, of course. Anyway, the diviners discovered that Pharaoh spent a great deal of time in San Francisco. In fact, many of the most important ancestors did. So the Emperor's nephew convinced him that an expedition across the ocean might solve our most pressing problems. If only we could find the right data in this fabled city. Perhaps we could roll back the floods and storms that threatened our people. The Emperor declared that all the tribe's resources be poured into this endeavor. Dozens of ships were built, scouting missions were dispatched, and the Emperor's nephew was named Sio, one who wields the legacy for the good of the Empire. The living embodiment of Ted Faro, a renewer. It may seem strange now, but for a time, he carried all of our hopes. We really believed he would save us. We had no idea just how perilous the journey would be.
You said the expedition across the sea was more dangerous than you thought it would be. What happened?
We lost most of our ships to hurricanes, and scores of soldiers perished to hunger and disease. And that was before we even hit the coast. Once we landed, machines ripped our patrols apart, and we struggled to replenish our rations. There were bright spots, to be sure. We found Thebes and the greenhouse, but nothing improved the CEO's mood as his dreams of saving the tribe were slowly dashed. He became more and more obsessed with Thebes and what lay behind its door, and more convinced that the title of CEO was no mere honorific. You heard him, spouting nonsense about Pharaoh's essence and some kind of becoming. We knew these weren't the words of a sane man, but he was quick to put any who spoke out in front of a firing squad.
What a great guy.
The Quen are wrong about many things when it comes to the legacy. I can see that now. But what the CO became was a complete perversion of what Principal Diviners stand for. The pursuit of truth. I'm sorry you had to endure his madness. I'm just glad it's over. For everyone.
So, Bohai, your overseer. Will he run things better than CEO?
He won't execute people on a whim, if that's what you mean. But he's hardly a paragon of integrity. I can't tell you how many times he took credit for data in the legacy that I uncovered. The best thing I can say about him is that he can be trusted to always do what's best for him.
Yep, sounds about right. Back at the greenhouse, you spoke of knowledge forbidden to your people.
Diviners are meant to seek out the truth in the legacy, and many Imperials sponsor them in the hopes they'll find something the Empire can put to use, thus gaining favor with the Emperor. But the Board of Overseers claims certain truths are detrimental to the stability of the Empire, like discovering one of our revered ancestors ended the world. That is why Diviners are only allowed to access segments of the legacy. Only Overseers can view it all. It ensures that any heretical data can be contained and retrieved before it can spread.
What happens to diviners who break the rules?
I never had the courage to ask.
The ancestors, is that what your people call the old ones?
Yes and no. The ancestors are the greatest of the old ones. Those whose legacy taught us agriculture, medicine, warfare, leadership, and patronage of the science and arts.
The CEO called Elizabeth Sobek an assistant. What's that about?
Right. Well, any old one who has made minor contributions or worked extensively under one of the ancestors is called an assistant. That's how we thought of Sobek, until we met you. Our limited access to data past the late 2040s has obviously misinformed our view of the past.
You mentioned the reason you came here was to help your family. Your sister...
Her name is Alika. Our parents are commoners, peasants, really. When I passed the divination exams, they were so proud. It brought honor to our family and increased rations. Only Alika begged me not to leave for the research academy.
Why? What happens there?
Alika knew that once you enter, you're not allowed to leave or see anyone, not even your family. Unless you can get special permission and an escort by an overseer.
Sounds harsh.
Like the focuses we keep, diviners are few in number, and the Empire is, well, fearful that outsiders will try to steal our knowledge. Last time I was allowed to see my family was just before our voyage here. Because of my position, I was able to get them refuge from the floods within the capital. But if our crops don't recover soon, they'll starve to death along with everyone else.
I promise I'll do my best to make sure it doesn't come to that. I imagine you don't know anyone here that well yet, but they're a good group.
It's funny because one of your friends is, well, another you. Not that you are the same person at all. I mean, you are, as in, you're both genetically Elizabeth Sobek, but even so, you're different.
Yeah, we are. I hope everyone's been treating you okay.
Oh, yeah, of course. They've all been extremely welcoming. And they share the knowledge they learn on their focuses with each other freely. It's refreshing. Back home, diviners can only share data with the permission from the overseers.
Sounds restrictive and stifling.
Yeah, you are not wrong.
You mentioned Eric Visser? How do you know about him?
The Zenith who tried to kill you? He is known to the Quen as the Protector. Combing through data related to his work led us to breakthroughs related to weapons and military tactics. Knowledge our rulers used to conquer and expand, to become the empire we are today. That's why he's one of our most revered ancestors. But, based on your encounter with him, it appears he's even more ruthless than we ever imagined. Yet another distorted interpretation in the legacy.
Well, at least you're piecing together the truth.
If only the overseers back home would do the same.
Beta mentioned other Zeniths. Tilda, Verbena, and Gerard.
I'm afraid I don't know anything about them. Whatever legacy they left behind, the diviners haven't recovered.
I see you've been using your new focus.
It's been fascinating. So much better than the version the Quen have. What would have taken me years to sort through, like the database you helped me recover, with this, I've been able to establish search parameters to speed up the process. This could revolutionize how diviners analyze the legacy. That is, whatever part of it the overseers would actually let us study.
You wanted data, you'll find lots of it here.
A diviner has never had this sort of unsupervised access to archives such as this. And knowing you, I suspect there is much that would normally be forbidden held within them. But I was sent here to help you. I would be remiss to ignore any truth laid before me. Maybe it'll help the Quen find their way back to the path of truth.
She's so cute.
I need to get going, but if you need anything...
All I need is to help you succeed in your mission. The plan Gaia told me about, to capture Hephaestus, it will help set things right.
I hope so.
Then I will do whatever I can. I promise.
And Katalo.
Aloy, well met. We've been briefed on our mission, and are ready whenever you wish to head to Cauldron Gemini.
Were you able to finish the new arm Gaia was helping you with?
Indeed. I was hoping we could discuss it, if you have a moment.
Have you spoken with Alva?
The Quen is peculiar. Nothing like a Tenakth. Her mind is sharp, that much is certain. But it's hard to imagine her surviving in the wilds.
Trust me, she's tougher than she looks.
I will take your word for it.
Did Aaron tell you we found the people who gave Regala's rebels the power to override machines?
He told me of the battle. I suggested he etch this victory on his fighting arm with one of our Inkers.
Is he going to do it?
He didn't say no.
How are your studies going?
I wanted to learn more about the world of the Old Ones.
And?
I looked up this pharaoh Gaia said you went looking for. and learned about the plague of machines he unleashed. To think that the ancient world was wiped out by a mistake. A single miscalculation. There is no glory or honor in such a fate. Only hubris and pointless death.
That about sums it up. You wanted to talk about your arm?
Indeed. It's time to test it. And I want you to be there.
Okay. How are we doing this?
Not how. Where? Will you meet me where we felled Regalla's tremor tusk? Right where the river bends?
Sure, if you want, but I'm not sure I understand.
You'll see when we get there. I promise.
Then I'll let you know when I get close.
You have my thanks, Aloy.
I have to go now.
Then do not let me keep you.
Like I said, I'll call you when I'm close to Regalla's old outpost near the bulwark.
May the Ten guide your way.
I wonder if Beta has anything new to say. But I'll also just take a look too. The showers, the sweeping. They probably discovered bidets. And the washrooms, the shower rooms. Lots of laundry.
There's Gwen stuff in here now. Must be all of us.
Yeah, lots of errands. Gwen things. Kotallo. Errand.
So, we're fighting immortals from the stars now? Looks like it. What's next? Wizards from the moon?
Hell, we might.
The matriarchs would cry if they read this about the old ones.
Oh wait, that's the way down. I'll go see if Beta's good. Beta? I guess Beta's not in the mood to talk to anyone. Probably for the best, because Alva would be a bit enthusiastic.
Place looks nice with some green in it.
And dirt. Don't forget all that dirt we had to bring in.
If we're going to go around trying to protect life, we should have more of it around.
I think it looks nice.
Aloy's room. Ah, some Quinn artifacts. Alright, let's go. Let's go check Kotallo out.
That can't be real. Can it?
Anyway, and then somewhere. There's the exit, there's the fire. How they're getting that to stick to the ceiling, I don't know.
I think this is where Kotallo wanted to test out his new arm. Even though he didn't say how exactly. Hey, Kotallo. I'm by the Tremor Tusk site, where we agreed to meet. Want to test that new arm of yours?
I'll be there shortly. Thank you for waiting.
Maybe now you can tell me what we're doing here?
Not just yet. Follow me, please.
Someone's being awfully mysterious.
You took your sweet time telling me what you wanted to do to the bulwark. Consider this my revenge.
Fair enough. Snow's melting on my clothes. Great.
This is it.
What am I looking at?
Oh, you'll see. Come.
All right, talk to me, Kotallo.
I wish to test the arm on that. It has menaced the valley for some time. Killed more than a few of the Sky Clan. But no longer.
I'm honored to help.
Missing a finger, buddy.
After you. Let's see how this thing likes the taste of metal. You clipped it! Good!
You won't be needing that weapon. Me, on the other hand.
Take these! You should respect the Outlander.
Well, I think it's safe to say the new arm works fine.
Agreed.
Then why are you taking it off?
This is what I am now. What I overcame. Anything else feels... wrong. Like a disguise. I'll use the new arm when I need it. But the rest of the time, I will simply be myself.
I wouldn't have it any other way.
You have my thanks for doing this with me. Here. Something to mark our victory.
Thank you. I'll see you later then.
The Ten be with you, Aloy.
I'll keep some extra on hand.
The Enduring. The Lowland Clan's mark, or the Sky Clan's mark, Lowland Clan. Oh wait, I got some more stuff to explore. I guess I'll go see if there's any new shit around here.
stood certain in battle after all.
Karo's champion. You can pass.
Wonder what brings these to. May your enemies call. But how did he come
Your
to this?
enemy is mine. Good day, warrior.
Ah, the wonder. Outlander. Found trade.
Honor and strength.
See you,
Forgot
warrior.
I got past our defenses. But it won't happen again. That wasn't very friendly. Hikaru's on it.
How can you say that?
I only meant...
Strongest of the out.
No! I have to find him.
Think you survived?
What's going on here?
You're her. The one from the embassy. Please, you have to go after my father. He's going to get himself killed in the stand of the Sentinels. The forest beyond the village. Everyone else seems to have forgotten that we don't abandon our own.
Phaneira? If you're gonna drag the Outlander into this, at least tell her the whole story. Goroka gave her that stab wound.
It was an accident.
How did your father accidentally stab you?
For a while now, he's been sneaking out of the village to hunt alone in the stand. Sometimes he's gone for days. So this time, I followed him to his hunting camp. Tried to convince him to come home. Words led to fists. And somewhere in the middle of it all, his knife. He was already gone when I fell.
You would have bled to death had I not come looking for you.
It doesn't make any sense. The way he looked at me. It was like I was a stranger.
Perhaps it's time to recognize...
He's fine! He has to be.
I can't make any promises, but I'll find him if I can. At least to see if he's all right. Where's his hunting camp?
Southeast of here. Thank you.
Glad that's settled. Now you need to rest.
Ooh, sounds like dementia.
Who are these raiders you're talking about?
Some of Regala's supporters were hunted down near here. Most fought to the death, but one group had other ideas. They escaped pursuit and raided Tide's Reach. They were last seen out to sea, to the west.
The raiders escaped out to sea?
We think that's why they raided the settlement. They built a flat boat. Bits of wood tied together.
Raft?
I wouldn't want to go to sea on one, but it seems that was the raiders' plan. Slaughter our sleeping guards, steal supplies, and sail straight west.
Are you worried they might come back?
The supplies they stole won't last forever, and they were prepared to gut our guards to get them. People here want justice. That won't happen until those fugitives are found.
If the raiders went out to sea, I'm not sure how I could follow them. I guess they got away. For now.
Oh, I can go to, Whatchamadoodles. They're probably... Where's the campfire?
May your blade hold true.
There's the campfire.
May Regala's campaign come to a swift end.
They probably ended up somewhere. Ooh, fire gleam. Ooh, there's a thingy too. Oops. Well, I thought I. Oh, the wings of the two. Oh. Okay, so I can't. Well. I guess I can get this thing though. This flight recorder.
I'll gather these while I can. I can find a voice recording here.
No. Just cut the Harrison too. The remaining ships are concentrating their fire on the lead Horus, but there must be 6 more coming in behind it. And there are several ashore and moving inland further up the coast. Copy that. We'll keep eyes on it. But whatever this Zero Dawn super weapon is, you better use it soon or there'll be nothing left.
The final secret. There was no weapon. Just hope that life could survive. There's another locator beacon on the same frequency.
was that going?
This boy's gonna have extra.
Oh, fuck.
Plasma's not gonna hurt that thing much.
Frost and purge water. Now, where's the metal flower? Probably where that thing's standing. Frost and purge water. Weak against plasma. Ooh, super weak against plasma. All strong striker. Good against plasma. I'll just take that.
those barbs on that thing's spine.
You did not fucking see me.
Just a blade of grass. Very red blade of grass.
Oh, this is such a very bad idea. fixing to. Where's that bitch?
bystander back.
Oh, no wonder I couldn't triple notch it. I was like, what is this?
I can pick it up.
Anyway, I got a couple of those parts to do.
I can grab this from my stash later.
Where were those canisters? There we are. Where did the other canister go? I know I shut off twice. Okay. Snap my primary nerve.
Machine's weak to fire. Someone was using this tree for target practice. Maybe I can pick up their trail with my focus.
Yeah, I'm not gonna worry about it.
A Stormbird. It's almost like it's watching over a dead city. Some kind of carved figure. Huh. Looks like a boy.
A dead Stormbird. Where? Oh. Oh, fuck, that is an Apex. Where was the dead Stormbird? What? Where was the dead Stormbird? What? Oh, fuck. Where is it? Where's that bitch? Where'd it go? Damn, where'd it... Oh, there it is.
Machine can't move. I could grapple in for a big hit.
Okay, that's kind of bugged. That was weird. I guess I gotta use the vacuum blast thing.
I'll save the extra stock for later.
The Stormburn cannon. Oh crap, I literally have one more box left. War totems. Young boy. Let me guess. The last one's gonna be Kratos. War totems. Ow. What time is it? It's probably time for me to get to bed, honestly. 12:26, not bad. Well, I'll go do this one last mission. Signal lenses. All the survey drones. Good. Anyway, time to go find... Oh, there's a workshop right there. Actually, you know... Oh, right, the green... The metal flower. There. Old cathedral, I see. So now, how do I get out of here? Let me go discover this. And then I'm gonna do this side quest. I'm not even supposed to get here without the wings of 10.
Ugh, water in my boots.
Yeah, I don't think I'm meant to get there without the supposed to be Alcatraz or something. You know what? I'm just gonna. That's weird. I haven't gotten any of my coffee missing. Oh, well, must because I'm dreaming. Anyway, whatever. Oh, wow. I have no money.
Yeah! Aloy, it's Alba. Before I left landfall, I overheard a couple of navigators talking about a problem with one of our ships. I don't know what's wrong, but it could be an issue when it's time for us to sail home.
Doesn't sound good. I'll keep an eye out for them the next time I'm in landfall.
Well, you could have told me that when I was in landfall.
The hunting camp. This must be where Phaneira confronted her father. I might be able to pick up his trail with my focus. A jar of oil knocked over. Maybe when Goroka blood. Must be Phaneira's. From when her father gashed her. Let's see where this leads. A claw strider. And a lot of traps. That must be Goroka. I better help him.
Outlander, let's see what you've got.
much time, Outlander. We must speak. You fight like you're Tanakh, but you're not one of us. State your name, Outlander.
I'm Aloy. You must be Goroka. Phaneera asked me to find you. She's back in the village. She's recovering from a wound from your fight.
Then she's in good hands. Come. We have to get moving. There's a squad deeper in the forest. They're about to walk into an ambush.
By who? Rebels?
That's what you want to call them. Spineless scabs. All the same, I could use your spear. What do you say?
Fine. Where is the squad?
This way.
That or he's got PTSD.
We'll make faster time if we cut through the center.
How do you know about the attack?
We've been watching enemy movements in the mountain pass. They've been trying to take our territory for years. This is just their latest attempt.
Years? Regala's rebellion isn't that old. Something's off here.
Skyclan has found us!
What?
No, not them. Stalkers!
All of them are apexes.
Ah!
I was so sure they were... Never mind. We have to get to the squad.
Goroka's definitely not all there. This isn't looking good.
Quiet now. We're almost there. J-Squad, we're... What? No!
An old memorial for fallen soldiers. I think we're a lot more than too late.
I don't understand.
Goroka.
Who are you, Outlander? How do you know my name?
I'm Aloy. Phaneera asked me to find you. I'm guessing you don't remember what happened.
I went away again, didn't I? Why are we here?
You told me there was a squad. I was about to be attacked. This is where it happened, isn't it? A long time ago.
Yes. My squad. The Sky Clan ambushed us, slaughtered them all. It would have been 30 years ago now.
Phaneera thinks you've been sneaking off into the forest to hunt. But you've been coming back here. There's no easy way to say this, Goroka. She's hurt. Bad. She tried to stop you from leaving.
I hurt her? But I would never... No! Everything is a fog. I feel like I've been wandering through it, lost, my blade unfamiliar in my hand. And when it finally clears, I can't remember what I was doing or why. I'm always just alone in the forest.
How long has it been like this? This fog?
Weeks, months maybe. At first I thought it was a passing thing, like forgetting after a knock on the head. Then names and faces became difficult, and I started finding myself in the forest, unsure how I got there.
Why haven't you told Phaneera?
What was I supposed to say? That I'm unraveling, like a frayed, weak rope? No!
But look where that's gotten you. She has no idea why you hurt her. So the Sky Clan ambushed your squad a long time ago?
We were almost through with our patrol. About to head back to the village when they swarmed us. I alone survived. When my wounds scarred, I returned here and built a memorial where my comrades fell. And then I struck down twice as many of their soldiers in retribution. Such were the clan wars.
Earlier, you said the enemy had been trying to take the lowland territory for years. I guess that was during the clan wars?
Before Hekarro became our chief, our clans were constantly at war. We fought over every inch of this forest. The ruined village nearby is a remnant of those days. No matter how many soldiers fell, there was always another vendetta to pursue. They say that's why the wood of the Sentinels runs red, for the generations of blood spilled.
We should head back to the village.
Wait. The memorial. It's missing a piece there. A marker of metal, made from the blades of my fallen comrades. Where is it? It has to be around here somewhere. I have to find it. I know it's here.
Hey, calm down. Let me take a look.
Okay.
The tracks leading away from the memorial.
Lead the way. Clamberjaws!
They might have scrapped the marker.
Filthy scavengers. On your lead. Machines are closing in.
find the marker. Might be in one of the Clamberjaw scrap piles. Got the marker. Now to give this back to Goroka.
Over here, Aloy. Did you find it?
Here. I think this is the missing marker.
Yes, that's it. I'll return it to the memorial. You go on ahead. I want to spend some time to remember my comrades.
Are you sure?
I'll be fine. The fog is gone for now.
All right. I'll head back to the village and let Fanira know you're okay.
Thank you, Aloy.
Well, at least I can tell Fanira why Goroka's been running off. Back to Tide's Reach, then.
Now they're mad. Sharp blades to your enemies.
You may enter, Outlander.
Did the Wilds treat you well, Outlander?
You've earned this soldier's respect. May your enemies fall.
Fight like you want to live.
It seems Regala is our common enemy.
Go with honor.
But where's my father? Aloy, you're back. But where's my father?
It's okay. I found him. He's not deranged, Fanira. He's been forgetting things, more and more. He thought he was still in the clan wars, that he could save his squad from an ambush. When we got to the memorial, he came back to the present. Said it's like he's been lost in a fog.
Wait. I've heard of something similar, a rare occurrence among chaplains. Their memory fades with the long years. Goroka's not a chaplain, but he is the age of one. Before Hekarro became chief, few of us would live to be so old.
So that's why. Oh, thank the Ten. If he was found to be insane, then by rights he'd be put to death.
What? No, he's just getting old. He needs care, not a death sentence.
Pretty sure the rest of the village sees that as one and the same. But we'll keep a close eye on him. Speaking of, where is he now?
Here. Oh, little spear. I'm so sorry.
It's all right, Father. You're home safe. And I understand now. When the fog comes, I'll hold your hand tight and remember for you. You don't have to be afraid.
Thank you for all your help. Please, accept this. Your deeds here, what you've done for Fanira, will always, always be remembered.
Thank you, Aloy.
Aloy? Yes, Aloy.
Picture Regala as your enemy. Let our blades seek Regala together.
Tanox Dragoon. Is there a face painter around
You're
here?
her. Seek out her. Nora warrior everyone's talking about.
Anyway, I think I'm gonna end the stream for now. Thank you all for joining me. And you have a good night.